So hello everybody. Right here I have a list of every single enchantment in Minecraft. And so I am going to be ranking them in a Java survival perspective from worst to best. And if you don't agree with me, please don't rage on me because these are my opinions, and let's get started. So first up, in the last place we have Curse of Vanishing. And Curse of Vanishing causes all items that are dropped that have that effect to just disappear, and you can't collect them. There's nothing good about it. That's why I don't like it. 37 is Curse of Binding. This one I hate to put here because you can prank your friends with pumpkins that have Curse of Binding on them. But what it does, it makes the item stick to you forever, which is alright if it's a really, really good piece of armor. But still, if you ever get something better than it, you can't take it off until you die. 36 is Punch 1. I know people are going to disagree with me on this, but Punch is for bows. And if you have a bow with Punch on it, it knocks stuff back that you hit. And the thing is, you use bows for stuff that's like long range, but Punch makes it so it's even longer range and even harder to hit, and that's why I don't like it. 35th, Bane of Arthropods. Bane of Arthropods is almost entirely useless because the only really big mobs it affects is and it affects all arthropods. The only thing it really affects is spiders, and spiders are pretty easy to kill anyway, honestly, and it's kind of hard to get. I don't really care for it. 34th is Knockback 1. This gets above Punch. It's like the same thing with Punch, but for swords, because you can use it to knock pillagers off of their outposts, pull their skeletons off of nether fortresses, and it's also useful for fighting creepers. 33 is Blast Protection. 32nd is Projectile Protection. And 31st is Fire Protection. These three all lock you out of normal protection. One of the best enchantments in the game. Blast Protection is last because there's not many cases when you get blown up except for creepers. Projectile Protection is in the middle because skeletons, you get shot at with skeletons about a lot. And Fire Protection is first because of it's really useful in the nether. But they all lock you out of normal protection, and that's why I don't like them. 30th, that is Impaling 1. Impaling, I have honestly just never been that big a fan of Impaling. Because here's why. It increases the damage that your trident does to underwater mobs. But that's in Bedrock, and I play Java. And in Java, it only does more damage to mobs that are in water. Not mobs that are fish and stuff that are water-based mobs. But Bedrock, it does it to all mobs in water, even when it's raining. 29th, we have Multi-Shot. Multi-Shot, it shoots 3 arrows at the same time, which is useful enough if you're shooting at hordes of enemies, but it uses a bunch of durability, and that is why I don't really like it. Was that 30th? Is that 29th? That was 29th. Okay. 28th is Thorns. Thorns is it's useful, but it barely does anything. It just does a little bit more damage to anything that attacks you, but it does so little, it's never really that useful. 27th, we have Lure. Lure is used to attract fish to your fishing pole. I never really use fishing poles for fishing. I mainly use them to try to get enchanted books. And I just find fish as a really not very efficient food source. And so I just never use Lure that much. I'm just not that big of a fan of it. 26th, we have Channeling. Channeling calls your trident to summon a lightning bolt, which is a cool way of doing extra damage, and also can make charged creepers, which are useful for getting mob heads. 25th, we have Infinity, which allows your bow to not use any arrows at all when being shot. Any other bow I use is still not going to use arrows because I'm in creative right now, but the only thing is it locks you out of mending, so you know it's going to eventually break, which is kind of not that good. 24th is Piercing. Piercing makes any crossbow pierce through mobs, so not only does it do more damage, but it also allows you to recollect the arrows. It does do a good bit, it does lower the durability a good bit, but it doesn't lock you out of mending. That's why it's above infinity. 23rd, feather falling reduces your fall damage. Simple, good enchantment. 22nd, fire aspect. Fire aspect's a good one. It'll cook any meat of mobs, and it sets any mob on fire, which is super useful. It's an easy way to do a lot more damage. Was that 23rd? That was 23rd. 22nd. That was 22nd, right? Okay, 21st. There we go. That is Sweeping Edge. Sweeping Edge makes your sweep attacks do more damage and do more damage to mobs around them. Like, I can two-shot that thing with Sweeping Edge. It's really nice and useful. A great thing. 20th, we have Flame. Flame turns any arrow into fire arrows. Simple, easy to use, fun, great enchantment. I'm a big fan of Flame. Let me type this in real quick. Okay, there we go. Where was that? 20th? I think that was 20th. 19th is Depth Strider. This makes going underwater 1,000 times easier. It makes you a whole bunch faster. 18th is Aqua Affinity. This allows you to mine a bunch faster underwater. Both of these, I never explore underwater without these two things. 17th, we have Looting. Looting allows the mob to drop more items. Like here we have a skeleton horse, and we fight it with Looting Sword. We kill it. I gotta open a chest to see the rest of my inventory. I had like 6 bones before that, I think, and that's why I got 4 bones from that, and that is like really, really good. And that's like looting 1, I think. So that's like really good. And so 16, we have Luck of the Sea, which is what you use to get enchanted books and good stuff when you are fishing. I love Luck of the Sea; it's a great thing. 15th, we have what's it called again? I forget the name. Smite does a bunch more damage to any undead mob. It also is super useful. And look at that, it one-shots the horse. It one-shots almost anything. That's not even a critical. A critical, gone. I mean, it's just instantly gone. It also is super useful for fighting piglins in the nether, because if you one-shot a zombie piglin, then the other piglins won't react. Was that 16th, I think? Or that was 15th. Okay, I keep getting confused. 14th, we have Soul Speed. Soul Speed's a great enchantment. Why did I do that there? Soul Speed, here's what Soul Speed does. There we go, I gotta do it right. Let's do it super fast. Soul Speed lets you go like super fast on Soul Sand. It's just a great enchantment all around. A great thing. Next up, we have Frostwalker. Frostwalker, what it does, it lets you walk on water and turns the water into ice. It also lets you step on magma blocks and campfires without taking any damage. I mean, you don't even have to be on the water and it still turns into ice. It is super cool. I really like Frostwalker. And next up, we have Silk Touch. Silk Touch is you get whatever you mine. So you can mine glass and amethyst and get it with, like, right. It's so useful. It is so useful. And there's some things, like, however, like, let's say you're mining gravel with Silk Touch, it will always give you gravel and never give you, like, flint. Stuff like that is why I have it at 12th. But it still is a really good enchantment. 11th, Quick Charge. Allows you to have a literal, like, machine gun. It allows you to do it so fast. I'm just, like, spamming right click. And I can charge out my crossbow so fast. It's the fastest way to do anything with a crossbow. Great enchantment. 10th, we have Respiration. This allows you to stay underwater for a pretty long time, and also to have more visibility underwater. A great enchantment. 9th, we have Efficiency. This allows you to mine like super speed. It is great to have on any tool. 8th, we have Loyalty. Loyalty is like the enchantment you use with every trident. Like, it allows it to be a literal boomerang. Ready? No! It is so cool. It is like the most useful thing for any trident. It makes any trident come back to you. That was 8. 7th, we have Unbreaking 1. This allows any item to go a really long time without breaking. 6th, we have Protection 1. This allows you to have protection from anything. It makes your armor like 1,000 times stronger. 5th, we have Power 1. This allows your bow to be stronger on any enemy and do way more damage. 4th, we have Sharpness 5. This is such a great thing. Like, watch. It does so much damage to any mob. Any mob. That skeleton horse thing like there is gone. Any mob does way more damage to. 3rd place, we have Fortune. Fortune's like always on every pickaxe. It can give you up like if you have Fortune 3 on something and you mine diamonds, it can give you like 4 diamonds for 1 piece of diamond ore. It is so good. 2nd place, we have Mending. Mending is like it makes anything like never break, basically. Like if you collect XP, it'll heal anything and is so useful. And 1st place, we have Swift Sneak. Just kidding, everybody, just kidding. We have Mending again because I did this whole thing for this video. It took a really long time to set up and get everything in order. And then I realized I forgot Swift Sneak and I didn't know where to put it. And I just kind of forgot about it and I already started filming a video. And so Swift Sneak would probably be somewhere in the middle, maybe towards the bottom of the pack. I never really appeared for Swift Sneak that much. It allows you to sneak faster. But in 1st place, I would have normally put Mending, definitely. Mending, I love Mending. Mending is so, so, so good. If I could only have 1 enchantment in the game, I would have Mending. And that's it. So thank you all so much for watching this video to the very end. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and like, and signing off for now. God bless.